we've got a first here on this channel. We're going to open a rack pack of 1988 Topps baseball cards. So far on this channel, we've only looked at individual packs of cards, so I thought it would be fun to check one of these guys out. These rack packs were sold commonly in like stores like Target, and contain the equivalent of 3 packs of baseball cards. Usually I think these things cost about $1, or maybe a little less depending on how far back you go. But they were kind of nice because they didn't have, wax paper to get the back card all waxy, and they didn't have gum to ruin the front card, and the cards inside were just sort of generally more well protected than in a wax pack. So a lot of times the condition of the cards that you would get out of something like this is much better, and people who are interested in high grade cards will sometimes open these up hoping for something that is super high grade. Not really these cards, because they're totally worthless, but if you find older 80s or 70s rack packs, they used to have packs similar to this like in the 60s, but they called them like holiday packs, and they'd have a little Merry Christmas decoration or something on here, and the intention was that people bought them for their kids for Christmas gifts, but they didn't have regular packs like this on an ongoing basis in the 60s. So let's go ahead and rip this guy open. Hopefully I won't make an obscene amount of noise. If you like crinkly noises, I guess this is the episode for you. So this one here, this stack, has on top a glossy 1987 All-Star card. Remember, these are 1988 baseball cards, but a unique thing about the rack packs is that they always came with one of these All-Star cards per rack pack that covered the All-Star team from the previous year. So usually pretty good players would be on these cards, and they never really had much value, even though they had some good players in them. And they were glossy and on this nice white stock. But yeah, never really became popular or collected. So let's see who we've got here in our 88 Topps baseball cards. Orel Hershiser. I think 88 was the year this guy, Orel Hershiser, pitched like something like 50-some consecutive innings without allowing a run, and I think that broke the all-time record. So there were some cards in 1989 that commemorated that. Here's a fun one. Mike Greenwell. He was a very touted prospect Sox organization in the kind of late 80s, 88, 89. And a bit of history is that I think it was actually in 88, or it might have been 89. He was runner-up MVP to Jose Canseco, who won it. And when Canseco came out and admitted he was a long-time steroid user, Greenwell was quoted as saying that he should be awarded the MVP retroactively because of Canseco's admission. But yeah, so he had a monster year that year. Might have been 88, might have been 89. But anyways, that was a good card to have in 1988. He did have some 88 or 87 like extended. Actually, let me think about that. I think he might have. Gosh, did he have an 87 Topps card? He might have. That might be his rookie. This could be his second year Topps card. But in any event, Dale Murphy, another really great player from the 80s who managed. Oh boy, look what we got coming. Never managed to get into the Hall of Fame, but if you look at all these italicized numbers in the back of his card, those are all league leader years. So he was really dominant, in the early to late 80s. He had a ton of homers. So, kind of a shame for him that he didn't do a little better. But, oh boy, here we go. Don Mattingly. The Hitman. Don Mattingly was my favorite player by far when I was a kid. And even today, I really like him. This would have made my week to get this card in 1988. Or any other year, really. But I think this is a good looking card. Decent condition. This has turned out to be a really great pack so far. So I'm feeling pretty good about how this is going to turn out, considering we're only one pack in. We already got some real good cards. Oh, look at that, Darryl Strawberry. They're a great 80s player. And that's about it. So I'm going to take out some of our winners here. Maybe my Don Mattingly, and I don't know, maybe that's it. Another good card in this set is like, I don't know, the Bo Jackson. It's his second year Topps card. He had a rookie card in 1987. He was a future star in 1987 Topps. Boy, we haven't opened any 1987 Topps baseball cards. We should open some 87 Topps baseball cards soon. Because that was a really important year, I feel like, in my collecting, and in many people's collecting. A lot of people are really fond of that set. And it came out at a time when baseball cards were really popular, and so a lot of people recognize the set and its design. It's got a kind of iconic design. Gary Thurman was a super hot rookie in 1988. Didn't have much of a career. Woody Herzog, longtime manager of the Cardinals. Oh, there you go, Cecil Fielder. So, I don't know if folks these days know who Cecil Fielder is, but he is Prince Fielder's dad, and he had kind of a interesting career where I'm trying to think. I don't know. He had he started with the Blue Jays, and he had some decent years, but I think he went away for a while, and I feel like he might have played in Japan for a year or two, and then came back with the Detroit Tigers and just put up 2 or 3 monster years, like 50 plus home runs, and was extremely popular during that time. And then everybody kind of dug out his 86 Topps rookie cards that became worth like $5 a shot, and they were commons, before he had those couple of really big seasons. But he sort of faded off into the sunset after those 2 or 3 really good years. He played with the Yankees for a little bit, and then retired. And he had sort of a falling out with his son, Prince. And I think they didn't talk to each other for a very long time. Which was kind of sad, but sometimes that happens, and I think, the story was that Cecil Fielder was not that great of a dad, unfortunately. Even though he raised a son who was a prodigious talent. I'm not sure what he's up to now, but Glenn Wilson, Tom Lawless. There's Don Lasorda, Dodgers manager legend. Bob Patterson, Rick Roden, Rafael Ramirez, Nolan Ryan, record breaker. That's a nice card. And a checklist. So, a few decent cards out of this, but to me the best card in this set is the Don Mattingly, so I consider that a big win. Well, I hope you enjoyed our first rack pack. Some more videos up soon. Hope you enjoy, and please subscribe. Thanks, bye.